Let's go for a breakdown. Guinea Fare once again, this time the first accompaniment. I'm going to demonstrate it first and we'll break it down after. So before the breakdown, let me just talk a little bit about the accompaniments. So sometimes in very popular rhythms like Guinea Fare or Yankadi, you will see a lot of different accompaniments, variations, because they are very popular. And for some people, they will fall in a fallacy of perceiving that variation as incorrect. So for example, they may have learned the pattern, the accompaniment for a specific rhythm in a specific way, and if they see another person playing the same pattern with a slight variation, they may think it's incorrect. And that approach is incorrect for the most part. Why? Because just like language, this musical language doesn't have it's subjective. Of course, just like language, of course, we agree upon the meanings of the words, and there are rules to it, of course, but it is a subjective, collective endeavor. And you will see in your own language or in your own country, there are different words for the same meaning, or different meanings for the same word, and different accents also in the north and in the south of the country. There's no incorrect accent, it's just different, it develops in a different way. And this musical language is the same thing, follows the same logic. It was developed through time, through a lot of time, and through a lot of people, and it will continue to be. So obviously it will suffer variations. So that doesn't mean that sometimes things are really just incorrect. Of course, if you are playing ta ta ra tiri ta ta ra tiri ta in this rhythm, okay, that's just incorrect. Just like if I will use the word yes for the meaning steak, well, that's just wrong. But if it's just a small variation, for the most part, that's not really incorrect. It's just a different accent, you could say. So if you see that happening, don't jump right away into thinking that the rhythm is being played in an incorrect way. Rather think that probably this variation is a new accent. And so if you have that approach in mind, you will gain and you will acquire a new accent, new vocabulary for your musical language. Alright? So having said this, of course I'm going to share the way that I learned this rhythm and this pattern specifically, which is very, very common. So let's break it down. After all this talk, I'm going to demonstrate it again, just a little bit, and then we'll break it down. So let's go. We will start by doing a bass, slap, a bass, and tone. And we will start doing that starting with our non-dominant hand. For me, it's my left hand. one hand after the other. Bass slap, bass tone. And the first tempo is on the slap. 1, 2, 3, and 3 and 3 and. After that, we will do 2 slaps, starting with our other hand. Together it will sound. And after that we'll do 2 tones with our other hand, starting with our other hand. Altogether it will sound. And after that we will do a slap and a tone with our dominant hand. Altogether it will sound. And after that we will do 2 slaps starting with our other hand and 2 tones starting with our other hand. Altogether it will sound. Again. One more time. And we're done. Now we go back to the beginning and we loop it. And that's it. That's how you play, or one of the ways you play, this accompaniment for the rhythm Guinea Fare. So now let's do it very slowly with a count, with a 4 count. I'll count 4 and we'll begin. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. Again with a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, and. Now let's do the same thing, but faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. And that's how you play Guinea Fare. Alright, see you soon for another breakdown. Be well.